Good morning, guys. We are attempting to head out for the morning. Let's see, where did I leave you yesterday? We got to Texas. We got to Cadillac Ranch. We viewed the Cadillacs, met up with our group, had a overfilling dinner at the Big Texan Steakhouse, and great, such a good evening with family, with friends, with new friends. We haven't met any of the people that we're traveling with until yesterday. Had a fabulous evening, and basically had an early night. Just came back after dinner, came back to the campsite, sat outside. It was a gorgeous evening. It cooled down. We're just out of Amarillo, or outside of Amarillo. And it was, let's see, when we pulled in at 2:30, it was 97 degrees. When we got back from dinner, it was 91. It was gorgeous. We sat outside till dark. And then about 9 o'clock, we headed in for bed because we were all just exhausted. And now we're heading out. And I am a very, very, very disappointed person, because as we were heading into dinner last night, we saw the big old sign that said Amarillo, and I knew where we were. And as soon as we saw the sign, I looked at my husband. I said, "Oh my gosh, we're in Amarillo. You know what this means?" And he says, "No." I said, "Quarter Horse Association." And then he looked up. He said, "Oh, there's Quarter Horse, some Quarter Horse Ranch Drive or something like that. I can't remember the name of the road." And I'm like, "Yeah, and they have a museum here. I want to go to that." He's like, "Okay, well, we'll see if it's open on Sunday." No, they close 5 o'clock on Saturday, which is what our dinner reservations were, and they don't open back up again until Tuesday. And we're heading out this morning, so I am very disappointed. I'm like, we should have been here Friday, because then I could have gone and I would have been a very happy cowgirl. I'm so disappointed. So long before we got into the sheep thing, we had horses. I mean, we're lifetime members of the Quarter Horse Association, because my father-in-law had quarter horses, and he raised them, and he bred them, and he showed them, and that's how my husband and I got into horses. And I mean, we'd had him before that, even before the two of us got together, and yeah, and so we kept the tradition going, so to speak, even after he died, and then realized we just didn't have the time and effort and energy to keep going with the horses. But now my daughter has a horse again, and I thought that'd be really cool to take something back for her from there. Disappointment all the way around. So I will never be back in Texas, probably ever in my life. So yeah, I'm very disappointed. So we are headed off this morning. We are meeting up with our group at 9 o'clock and trailing along. So we shall see how far we get. No, I know exactly how far we'll get this morning. And we'll keep you posted on how everything goes. So this is a whole new experience for us.
Oh boy.
This is, we've got, let's see, we were supposed to be number 6, and Lisa was supposed to be number 7, right? They said
so we were going to be 5.
No, they said after number 5, right?
Yeah.
So we've got, I don't remember, but we've got several rigs.
7, I believe.
7. So we're convoying. Okay, we all have little walkie-talkies to keep in touch. They are way more organized than we are when it comes to traveling. Okay, this is a whole new experience. So it's gonna be an adventure. It's gonna be interesting. But it's raining, and it's kind of gloomy, and it's
Texas rain.
Yeah, it's Texas rain.
But it feels more like Seattle because it's a mist.
Yeah, it really does. But we are on our way to New Mexico. and we are
traveling in a pack.
yeah, we're traveling. We're adventuring. We'll keep you updated on how this goes. Okay, entrances on and off the interstate in Texas are no joke. You like
On a 2-lane highway.
you're on a frontage road that's a 2-lane highway. Okay, so this is the old Route 66 over here, and we're mirroring it because what they say, 85% of it is still drivable, but not all of it is. It's just not that great, so they recommend you take the interstate. Anyway, you have to so you're driving along here, and then they have these cutoffs onto the interstate, and so you're basically cutting off the people that are coming this direction. It's
not an
scary.
on-ramp.
No, it's not an on-ramp. It's a cutoff is basically what it is. It's no joke. I mean, it's kind of scary. The drivers are great. I will admit, when we were first driving through here, I was like, holy crap, Texas drivers are a little insane. But no, Texas drivers are great. It's their roads that are insane.
Broken in the middle.
I think so too.
Welcome to New Mexico. They'd already pulled the boards off, and somebody else had already beat us to it.